So let's first of all start here with, of course, to download the extension which is Tablis. You can simply Google it, Tablis, and also you can download from link in the description. Now before back in the day the momentum was used, but the thing is it was premium and the Tablis is absolutely free. So let's edit and then simply can keep it. Now let's just adjust the setting. If you click on the top right corner the setting, now you can see here all of the setting that you see on your home page. But we're gonna play around with the most usable. So let's just do that. First of all, if you click on this gates icon, you can see here add any of these. So in this case, I added here the search icon, which will be used here for the Google search engine and stuff like. Now let's just click on the time setting and change the time to 12 hour, and you can also click on the display date if you would like. If you click on setting, this is most of the time it uses by default the roboto font. So I keep it as a regular, but you can choose whatever best suits to you. Now let's add here the greeting, which is by default this greeting box. I will keep it my name, and of course you can change here the font setting to regular as well, because this one seems to be pleasing with the eyes. And also if you click on the search box that we added here, it will by default search from the Google search box. Now we're gonna talk about the suggestion provider later, but for now let's keep it as it is. Now again, if you would like, you can play around with the font setting with this as well, because with every widgets you can play around with the settings. Now in this case you can see here the unsplash, which uses by default the unsplash API to show that image. But if you click on the image setting, then we can just adjust the luminosity of the image so that we can read the text properly. So it's readable in this case if you adjust this the luminosity slider. Now let's just click here the add the quotes here, because this one come updated regularly on a daily basis. So let's add that one as well. Now let's just adjust the position of it by clicking the cog again. Now by the way, you can change the category of it if you want. So in this case, life, inspiring, and stuff like that. But I will keep it as it inspiring. But you can just do whatever you want. So let's click on the display setting, and now just click on the bottom so that it will push this to the bottom. And of course, you can adjust the size of it by this slider. Now we want to change here again the fonts to regular, because this one seems to be can play around with whatever you want, but I will keep it as regular because I'm used to it, this one. So let's just adjust the slider, and this one seems good. Now since we have done the very basic of it, let's just play around with it. Now you can by default change the image size if you like to change the time of it, when it should be updated. But you can play around with the official collection and custom collection. If you type here, let's say in this case if I choose here, you can see custom search. You can just put here the any image you would like. In this case if I type here landscape, then it will automatically connect to the API of Unsplash, Pixabay, and pixel.com. These are the free images website that most of the application tend to use, because it's providing free API. Now if you click on the time here, you can see here it's showing all of the setting, so which time it should change the image. Because I often keep it as every day, because every day I don't notice it most of the time, so I keep it to every day, not to change it every 15 minutes. So let's just play around with the other widgets you can add here. So in this case, you can add whatever you want. Now as we already talked about, we're gonna talk about this suggestion. If you type or something, you can see that it's not showing anything in the type search. So let's enable it that suggestion provider we tend to use here, like Google, it's showing automatically. Now here you can see here is that by default result it should show, so it's by default showing number of 4, but you can increase this to the amount you prefer to. Now if you type here something pixel, you can see here the suggestion, and if you type hit enter, then it will automatically connect to the Google API to show you that result. So yeah, quite amazing, doesn't it? Now let's just play around with furthermore the let's just add here something the custom image to the background. If you click on this, you can see here the unsplash. If you click on the upload images, so it will be of course your custom image, and then you can choose from your computer you would like to. So let's just open up this here. Then again you can play around with the luminosity, so the text should be readable. Then you can see here. So yeah, this is great feature. So let's just keep it as by default because unsplash.com mostly provide the fantastic image. It looks pleasing to the eyes, like the landscape and stuff like. And also change the setting to everyday because I want to change the image should be changed to everyday after 24 hours. And also if you click on the add navigates, you can add pretty much tabs. So in this case, if I add her to-do list, you can see how the to-do list is added. You click on plus symbol and you can type whatever. Let's just keep it reading novel, and let's add further another task here, which is making YouTube videos. Now once you are done with the task, you can simply check this and it will automatically disappear. So yeah, you might be a productive in this case, but you can add that as well. Now here is a lot of things you can, but in this case if you add here the weather, you can see here that it's showing that dash because you have to firstly set that location where you want to check the location. So in this case you can see her CTR location, but you can type whatever. So I will just type here Islamabad, and of course you can type whatever you want. Then it will, when you click enter, then automatically it will connect to the API to show that result. Now even though of course you can play around with the show extend result if you would like to. So I think that's look fantastic, doesn't it? This is most of the time. So let's just close the browser and again reopen it, the Google Chrome, and you can see here the it's by default set it. So yeah, quite fantastic, and that's it for this short video as well. So I hope you guys like this video. If you like this, make sure to click on the like button, and also if you like overall contents, you can click on the subscribe button and ring the bell notification if you would like in the future videos. And also not to mention, I have another videos on Chrome top 10 tips and tricks that you probably don't know. You can watch it right here on the link in the description. So till then, take care and see you in the next episode.